How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. That didn't sound very good. Anyway, that's probably fuel pump from what I'm hearing from a lot of people, but my check engine light is on and has been ever since I had her in the shop and the guys there used quick start spray to get lucky to go. It's a P0113 error code. I keep clearing it with my OBD2 reader and it just keeps coming back. The fixes from what I can tell is replace your air filter, which I mean, I'll do that anyway because regular maintenance. I feel like I did it not too long ago, but I have a crappy Fram filter, so I'm gonna get an AC Delco one and put that in there. And I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and replace my mass airflow sensor, because with the Chevys, I can't remember what it's called. Like, that specific error code is something for a different sensor. But either way, on the Chevy, it's integrated into the mass airflow sensor. So I'm gonna go try and pick one of those up today. I've got a friend that works at a parts store. She is having it brought down from the north store to the south store, which is really close, so that's awesome. And I'm gonna attempt to rid myself of this bloody check engine light. And then I guess look into a fuel pump, because that sounded yucky. I also just got back from, hang on, I'm using my poop bucket for balance. Ha, there we go. I just got back from BC last night. First night back in the van since that trip to BC, which was really nice. And I got a few like errands and housekeeping things that we have to take care of today. I need to go pick up some mail that's been piling up. I need to go pick up my blanket from the laundromat where I dropped it off before Christmas. Totally forgot about it. Took off for BC and I haven't got a phone call yet. So maybe somebody else walked off with my blanket. I kind of doubt it though. And what else aside from the mass airflow sensor and the air filter? I don't know. I'm exporting my Winter Chronicles video right now. Just hanging out here in the back. I got it plugged into my Vitamin power station over here. Drawing 48 watts. Power the old MacBook here. This guy is almost done. And then I'm going to use my Wi-Fi point to upload the video. It's a long one, obviously, with already out. It's about 8 gigabytes, so that's probably going to eat into my data quite a bit, but I think it resets in like 2 days, so we should be okay. Hey Stella, how are you? What are you getting up to? You happy to be back in Calgary? Oh, no. Good girl. Honey. Yeah. I'm also now, aside from those opening shots of this video that were shot on my iPhone, like I've talked about it before, people keep asking me what equipment do I use to film on? Primarily my iPhone 13 Pro Max. But from now on, for the rest of this vlog, at least for this video, I'm just gonna be using my GoPros. I wanna see how much harder it is to work with. I did shoot one video out in McLean Creek with my GoPro. It was a very sort of short video and I was feeling very under the weather at that point. Hi. But I like the colors that come out of the GoPro camera natively. I don't ever do any sort of color correction on my videos. The iPhone is really good at capturing images, but when I compare it next to the GoPro, it is quite different. Hey, maybe that's what we do when it warms up just a little bit more today. We'll go outside and we'll actually compare the difference between the iPhone and the GoPro. Sound good? Oh, yuck. All right, so I'm doing my final pass watching the video before I upload it. And I just checked my app for my MiFi. I have 30 gigabytes left with, what, 4 days remaining. That's blurry as all get out, but that is perfect because, like I said, it's about a 8-9 gig video. Look how that worked out. gonna make it? Nope, back it up, straighten it out. Hang on. All right, so I'm gonna run in here to Lordco and grab my air filter and my mass airflow sensor, which is a whole little, it's like on the Chevy, I think it's like an entire section of your actual like air system as opposed to just like a little sensor. So we're gonna go grab that, and we'll probably do it here because apparently there's a core charge on it. And maybe I can just return it if it works. First thing I'm gonna do before I do that is clear my check engine light again. Where's the port? Any port in a storm, except you need the right port. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna clear that, and then hopefully it goes away. I just went in and had a bite to eat, and then I came back out and the start was even worse, so I don't know. I probably need to throw some spark plugs and spark plug cables at Lucky as well. When I first got her, I did change my spark plugs, but I didn't change the cables, and I don't know. Chasing problems. Intake air temperature sensor 1 circuit high input. Bye-bye code. Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad. Just gonna have to take the air box off here. This is my ass. That is not, everybody just calm down. Yikes. This is my mass airflow sensor right in there, but it comes as this whole little housing unit. So it's gotta get this hose clamp off, and then it's gonna come out of this section. Oh, that's a nice purple lens flare. What the yuck? Thanks, GoPro. And then I'll change the actual air filter. That is, of course, hiding in here. And now, gonna do this with one hand. There we go. Get this stupid, useless Fram filter out of here. Garbage. I say garbage. And I'm replacing it with an AC Delco one, which is basically OEM, more or less. So let's get to it. Okay, so there she is. That is the new mass airflow sensor in there. The old one is right here. It's a little bit of a bear to get off. I forgot I did one of these at work and it was a struggle, but I'm glad I did it at work because it made this a little bit easier. Once you get the box off, there are a couple bolts. There should be 3 actually on these legs that are on the either side of the whole thing, the whole housing. Mine only had 2, but also look in there. One of those pegs, one of the posts, the connectors is like bent. I wonder if that's my issue. Although I don't know how it got bent. I just started throwing codes now. But anyways, let's see how this goes. Plug her in. Oh boy. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Let's see how she sounds when she starts. It's not the worst it's been. And of course, no check engine light yet because I cleared it with my reader. So I'll have to keep my eye on it and see. Yeah, I'll give it a couple minutes and see if that comes back. And if it doesn't, then I'm gonna take the old one back and get my core charge back. Why the hell would I just do that anyway? I'm gonna keep the new one. It's all bent. Yeah, it's like a $60 core charge, so. Yikes, the lens on this is a little weird. Kind of makes my face look like, oh boy. Okay, got the core returned inside. I'm gonna go over to my mailbox now and pick up my mail, and then I think I'm gonna go find a place in Fish Creek Park to sort of just chillax and enjoy a premiere of the last vlog with everybody. This is a weird timeline when I start talking about stuff like that. It is what it is. Let's go get some mail. And they're not open either. I mean, I'm not at work because of the holiday, so why should they be? Okay, never mind. We'll get mail tomorrow. Let's back this up and get our butts down to Fish Creek Park. Turn it. Oh yeah, and the other thing I need to remember to do, I was struggling earlier, was I need to get a key cut for Lucky. I lost my spare key. I have no idea where or how. How is because I clearly wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I got to drive, so see you in a minute, and we're going to go to Canadian Tire later. Busy. I want a spot in the sun so my solar panels can charge up the batteries while I'm sitting here watching this premiere with everybody. Not because the batteries need to be charged. I'm driving around and also the check engine light hasn't come on yet, so great success. Let's hope it keeps its poop in a group. I want to charge some electronics off my little mini inverter, and I don't want to drain the batteries. So long story short, I want to park in the sun. There's too many people there. Okay, less people over here at Halls Woods. Not that it really matters. I'm not going outside, I guess, but there's more places to park, which is nice. Gonna leave Lucky running for a bit to fill the cab up with some heat instead of running my diesel heater. This is an awkward position. Hang on. Get over here. There we go. Okay, yikes. Let's get the old laptop opened up here. See if we can pull up the live chat. Come on, I'm touching you. I'm touching you, and you're not doing anything. Come on. You suck. There we go. Nope, don't want that. There we go. Boom! And there's everybody chitting-chatting in the chat box. So I'm going to enjoy this premiere, and then we will see how the check engine light is behaving once I'm done. All right, and the premiere is done. We've got, what do we got? Can we even see that on the camera? 12.7 volts of solar coming in, which isn't a lot, but it was at 13 when the premiere started. The sun is getting quite low. You can kind of see it. Ah, right there. Good gravy. Yes, very bright. But I had my switch plugged into my inverter back here, and we got the switch up to 93%. So I'm good with that. I can just top it off with my Vitamin at this point. So while the premiere was going on, I was doing a little bit of tidying in Lucky. So I'm going to go get rid of some garbage now, which is very handy because there's some public garbage bins down here. And then we will rip over to Canadian Tire to get that key cut because I really need to do it. I'm the worst person to not have a spare key. Okay, actually this is a really nice shot down here in the park to do a test with the iPhone footage versus the GoPro footage. So we will see how that looks as I drive my house over to the garbage bin. It's thrilling stuff. I'm actually super curious to see how this is going to look, because obviously I'm not going to know until I get it all into the editing program, but I don't know, right? So you've got iPhone, GoPro, iPhone, GoPro, iPhone, GoPro, iPhone, GoPro, iPhone, GoPro. Which one do you prefer? I'll make a decision. I know that I've noticed that the GoPro sucks out better color from the images, but the iPhone tends to do a little bit better with the differences between light and dark, so shadows and highlights. This is photography nerd stuff. Anyway, let's get rid of some garbage, and then we'll go get a key cut. They're open late. They're not going anywhere. Well, maybe they're closed, like my mailbox. Where do I look? Which camera? Hey! Yeah. And one more thing before we take off. Actually, I want to get this Christmas gift from my brother and sister-in-law attached to Lucky as it is. Hey, you stay there. You look at you creeping over here. You stinkers. Hi. Yeah, I'm going to use these screws to attach this big ass saw knife that Byron gave us to the door on Lucky. Is that okay with you? Oh, good. I had to put on a fleece underneath my Dixon. It's starting to get a little chilly out here. And I just figured I'll do this while I have all my like tools out that I was using when I did the MAF sensor replacement. These aren't self-tappers, but they should work okay. Hi, Stellies. You're here too? Let's see. Hi, Penny. Should we just... Here, let's do this. Put that there. Is that better now? Come on, Penny. Bring that tail in here. Hi. Is that working? Oh, yeah. Now we can see you. All right. Let's see. Right there. Good. Nope. You. Nope. Damn it. Stella. All right. Blowing more holes in the ship. In 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. Will 1 screw be sufficient? Oh, heck yeah. Super easy. Boom, right next to the big K-bar. Heck yeah. This thing's actually cool. I don't know if I'll be using... Well, you never know. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more winter camping, hopefully. Look at this big, nasty business. You can see... I can't tell on the camera how well it looks, but if I come over here and get lighting on this, now I can tell that you can see just how serrated it is. Woo! I like knives. Who's escaping? Nobody? I thought I heard one of you jumping down. You little nugget. All right, now I'm actually going to get on the road and head up there, but since we're using the GoPro pretty much exclusively for this vlog, we can't not have an obvious GoPro shot, right? Let's go slap a camera on Lucky's ass. I'm just getting the other GoPro set up here, and I was just, it's at 6% the battery. I mean, I was using it for a very long time-lapse shot there, but that is one thing I will say about these GoPros. The batteries suck. Like, they do not last long at all. The one that I'm doing most of my talking shots on, I've kind of been plugging it in intermittently throughout the day, like when I was doing the premiere and stuff. So it's okay, but it's still around 87%. Okay, this one's at 6%, so it's a good thing that Leopard Girl was kind enough to bestow some extra batteries on the channel. Hang on. Where did I put those? Penny, pass me the batteries. You've got no thumbs, you can't do anything. So, I'm gonna... Oh, whoops, I mounted that on the wrong side. It's one thing I haven't gotten used to yet. These GoPro mounts are real weird. They don't mount like normal cameras, like with the 3.5mm threaded holes. Like that's, I'm putting an adapter on here, so it does do that. They're just these 2 little skinny legs. Hi, Penny. Anyways, if you mount it the wrong way with this little threaded stick, it interferes with the battery door. So you gotta mount it the other way. Come on, get your poop in a group, GoPro. I see you, 6%. All right, let's pop that bad boy up this door. In the battery and battery maintenance department, the iPhone is winning. Right, let's get that guy in there. Let's see, is he fully charged? 20%? These batteries are supposed to be fully charged. Well, that's annoying. Huh, these batteries were supposed to be fully charged. Maybe that's because they were in the cold for so long? Powering off, you're taking forever to power off. I'll check one more battery. If it's at 20%, this epic shot might not work. Well, we could get 20% of the epic shot, I suppose, couldn't we? The epic shot. Who's building it up here? What's this one at? %. Why was that one? That's weird. They were all supposed to charge at the same time, this cute little battery bank. Oh well, we got full steam ahead. Maybe I should plug this in. Hang on. Ooh, ow! This is why we can't have nice things. All right, there we go. I got this guy plugged in. There's the indicator that all 3 banks are charging. Leave that there. And now, let's go get this mounted to the roof. Oh boy. All right, now that I'm seeing the roof, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to get a... Hang on. Get a rag with some vinegar and clean your roof. Probably more back here, so I can actually get a shot of like the flags and Lucky, or Lucky's flags. Yes. She dirty up here. Dirty. She dirty. She dirty. Yeah, what? No, this battery's at 15%. All right. Well, somebody lied to me. Those batteries are clearly dead. We'll see how much we can get. You can't see the shot. The iPhone, or the GoPro 8 doesn't have a front-facing LCD. Even if it didn't, it wouldn't show the whole view, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. my camping mat is in the way. For the first shot, we're just gonna go with it. Record. All right, let's get driving before that battery dies. Sure your door's shut. Away we go. Tire, can get that key cup. I'm curious to see if that camera stayed up there or not. Hopefully it stayed up there, and hopefully it... Oh yeah, it's still there. That's good. I wonder if it's still on. It is not still on. So we'll find out later when it turned off and go get a key cut. Hey, there we go. So I did learn that I could change what this front screen on the GoPro looks like in settings. I can make it look exactly like what it's going to look like, as opposed to being really close like this. Anyway, I just dropped all of my footage that I filmed today into the computer, and I started editing the comparison footage. I don't know. I don't think I'm sold on the GoPro as my only camera. I think it's going to be best used as a B-roll camera to get some shots that would be otherwise tricky or more risky to do with my phone. I'm very excited to be able to use it underwater for sure. And in a pinch, like if the phone's dead or something, then it's fine. But as my standalone, I just don't think the camera technology, at least on these, I've got the 8 and the 9. I just don't think they're up to par in terms of that dynamic range that the iPhone does. So it's interesting and fun little experiment. Also, the check engine light has not come back on, so that was awesome. Did a whole bunch more driving around today after the fact, and nothing. I think it's safe to say that that problem is solved. Mass airflow sensor, I think it was 80 bucks. That's not so bad. $60 cord charge, which I got back immediately. Took it right back into the store there, no problem. Probably needed a new air filter anyway. That one looked a little messed up. Like I said earlier, I don't think I said it was messed up earlier. I think I just made fun of it for being a Fram filter, because yikes. Anyway, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this one here. Still just over here having a drink of water. How you doing? What are we on? Is this super view? Let me see. This is like the widest of the wide. I can't even tell. Nope, just a standard. It's just standard, Stella. It's just standard. Oh, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Getting rid of that check engine light did not make Lucky's starting any easier or better. So I think I'm still going to go down the road of some more routine maintenance stuff. I'm going to do spark plugs and ignition wires, or spark plug wires, whatever you want to call them. And then I think there is a fuel pump definitely in Lucky's future at some point. I don't think that will be a job that I take on my own. I don't feel like dropping my gasoline tank in winter at like Fish Creek Park. No, thank you. I've also never done a job like that. I don't feel like going to that U-wrench place and doing that sort of work. I'll probably take that to a mechanic and have them do it for me. Right? But this time we'll plan it. We'll take you to Lindsay's and we'll schedule an appointment at the garage and actually drive Lucky there before she becomes immobile again. So I don't know, something... I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, I am going to leave this one here, you guys. Until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive, and I will see you all in my blanket.